Hey guys, so before we start this week's video, I want to let you know that one of the cards that comes through is actually the Four of Wands, and I saw it as the Nine of Wands. I even did a double take and looked at it and saw it as the Nine of Wands. And when I was doing the editing and getting ready to put it out there and load it up for you guys, I realized the mistake that I had made. And right away I was going to redo the reading, and I thought, no, the message is legitimate. Everything that I got, I really feel is applicable to this week. So I decided instead of redoing the reading, I was going to let it stand as it is. And I do believe that everything happens for a reason. And so I'm talking a lot about the Nine of Wands and talking about completion, which I do believe still stands, but that's actually not the card that was pulled. So I also wanted to just give you a heads up about what the Four of Wands means. The Four of Wands is all about establishing things, establishing foundation, establishing happiness, passion, fire. This is often, in some tarot decks, it's often referred to as the marriage card. So the marriage of two people coming together, the marriage of a union, the bringing together of a union of sorts. And so I feel that the message still stands, that it's really about going with the flow of things and building that foundation and trusting that everything is going to work out as it is. But I stand by the nine, even though an I and a V is not an I and an X. Very different. And yet that's what my brain saw, and I feel like that's what the Divine Dream Team wanted you to hear. So just wanted to put that out there, guys, before you watch it. I caught my mistake early, but I decided to stick with the original reading, and you will find out why. Hey guys, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive here. Welcome to my weekly Dream Team Oracle reading for the week of April 8th. Welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here and you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I release all sorts of fun, interesting things on here. Meditations, free readings, thoughts and insights on things. So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy being on here, and I wouldn't be able to do it if you guys weren't signing up. So thanks for signing up. Let's call in our dream team today to see what they want us to know for our highest and best this week. And I'm really feeling a lot of energy coming through this week for us. First of all, the weather is awesome, at least where I'm at, in Raleigh, North Carolina. Very excited about the energy. Actually, something's coming through already. I'm feeling like this week is going to be a week of renewal. For most of us, from a work perspective, I'm hearing career or job shifting. Feels like renewal. Feels like a lot of your places of work, situations are going to require sort of clean slate and start from scratch. So whether that's a project that you're involved in currently that maybe isn't going quite the way you want it, so you scratch it and you start again and it runs very smoothly, or it's a job shift where you're like, yeah, I'm done with this department. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm ready for something new. I'm definitely feeling a renewal of sorts. Anyone who has been unhappy in their positions or feeling a little lull, that things are not so exciting, I'm feeling that some excitement is going to be infused into the workforce dynamic. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling Tarot of Dreams today. Oh, and we have two cards that popped out. Actually, three. It's your lucky day today. So we have Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. I had to look at my Roman numerals, get my brain wrapped around that. Nine of Wands. And the Death card. Don't freak out. Death card is good. It's good. Okay, so Page of Swords. Pages is all about student energy. Swords is the realm of intellect, mind, thought. And in conjunction with wands, wand energy is about spirit, creative fire, creative energy, connection to source as well. What I'm feeling here is we've got the Page of Swords, so a student, meaning I feel like it's new thought coming through. And the Nine of Swords is talking about the ending of something, the end of a cycle, coming into finality and setting the tone for something new. So we're going to have different things to think about, a different way of learning how to, learning a different way of thinking about our creative energy. Something new is coming down the pipe. So I just told you all that stuff that I was getting about work-related stuff. This is kind of that energy that things are coming to completion and we're starting something new. So be ready for a new creative fire, a new creative energy popping up. And along with that, you're going to have some new thoughts about it. I'm also hearing inspiration, being inspired to try something new and different. Being bold in how you move forward with that. Also, it's important how you wrap things up as well. Pay close attention to the wording that you use when you're wrapping things up. Pay close attention to details. Dot the I's, cross the T's. I'm seeing a lot of paperwork. If your project or job or whatever this is that I'm seeing here for you involves a lot of paperwork, you really want to be detail-oriented. If you're not a detail-oriented person, connect with an earth sign friend. Connect with a Virgo especially, because they're all about details. And make sure that, again, all your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So you don't want to leave anything undone. This cycle coming to an end, it literally needs to come to an end, and it needs to be a clean break in order for you to move into the fresh start. And then, of course, our friendly old Death card. And the Death card is about transformation. It's about change. So you are getting into that place where you're transforming into something new. We have to shed old skin. There's a snake on this card. And snakes shed their skin. So I'm really feeling that's the message for you here today, is don't be afraid to let some things go in your life. Again, I keep getting a lot of work-related stuff, but this can apply to personal life as well. Sometimes our relationships in our personal lives are work. It feels like a full-time job, doesn't it? So anything that feels like a full-time job, this applies. Shed the old skin, because the old skin is no longer luminescent. It's no longer serving you. It's flaky. It's not fully protecting you the way it needs to. It's not allowing you to get where it is that you need to go. So embrace the change. Embrace the transformation that death brings. It's the death of something old, the end of a cycle. And we need to do that. We need to clear it away so that we can make room for new. And when the snake sheds its skin, and it sort of comes out of that skin and into something new, it's glossy and shiny and new and vibrant and lush and hydrated. There's a message for us too. Stay hydrated this week. Treat your body well. What we do to our bodies, our bodies are designed to help us. It's the vessel that helps us do what it is that we are here to do. Whatever purpose it is that you choose for yourself and path you choose, the body needs water to be able to work at its peak efficiency. So really think about that. Peak efficiency, especially at a time when you're transforming, because the body is shedding the old and getting used to the new. Lots of shift and transformation there. The body is water, made up of water. Water flows. So if you want to be able to go with the flow and not have a whole lot of stops and starts, hydrate. Hydrate your body. Interesting. So 3 cards right out of the gate. And then Hidden Realms. This is Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This one is screaming here to me. This is Colettte Baron-Reid. And this came to me this morning that I needed to use these cards for this reading today. All right, we've got the River Queen. Okay. And I'm hitting my head. Wow. The River Queen. So we were just talking about water, were we not? Flow. Letting go. Natural movement. OMG. I think I said this last week too. You just can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. The universe is here with messages for us. Our dream teams want to connect with us. in a big bad way. They're not even being all that cryptic about it anymore. They're just putting it out there. It's like the universal frying pan to the head. So here is our message for today. Flow, letting go, natural movement. So again, I was talking about that hydration being so important to transformation, helping us wrap things up with detail, but also being able to go with the flow of the process. Being a student of anything can sometimes be intimidating. It's nice to pop out just knowing exactly what it is you're supposed to do and how that's all going to work for you. But life isn't necessarily like that. And some of us embrace that. Some of us embrace that not knowing, and we're up for the challenge. We like the mystery. We like going with the flow. For some of us, it's not as easy to do that. We have to sort of train ourselves to move forward in that direction. So the lesson here is let go. Just let go and go with the flow. The universe has got your back, front, sides, bottom, and top. And it is a natural movement. When you feel forced, like you're forcing something to happen, that's never a good thing. That usually means that either it's not the path you're supposed to take, you're trying to do something before you're ready to do it, trying to get it done too soon, and you're not following divine timing, or there's resistance. You're resisting where you're going because you don't want to go there. So it's so much easier to just surrender, let go, and let be what's going to be. Life is going to happen whether we want it to or not. So there's no point in wasting the worry, no point in putting our stick in the mud and getting stuck and trying to make things happen the way we want them to. Just go with the flow. It's so much easier, and it always works out better than we could have ever imagined. And that's the big key. And I feel like that's the message for this week for all of us is let go. Let the universe show you. Let the river queen take you where she wants you to go because she's got great plans for you. Embrace the transformation. Embrace the death, the ending of whatever it is that's coming to an end because it's happening for you. There's a reason why it needs to transform. It's no longer serving you. It's served its purpose or it's reached its zenith. And it's time for something fresh and different. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. Drink lots of water. That's going to help you to go with the flow. All right, feather jar. I'm digging deep this week. Ooh. I got one that hasn't seen the light. Oh, I got two. Okay, we have multiple readings this week. So I have transition, which matches our death and transformation. And it's yellow, which is associated with our solar plexus chakra. This is the seat of our identity, mastery, personal power, and co-creation. So there is a shifting in our identity, a shifting in how we view things, how we view ourselves in the big picture, in the broad picture of things. How do you see yourself in your workspace? What role do you see yourself playing? What role are you playing in your relationships? What needs to transition in order for you to reach your highest and best? So I'm going to put that right there on the death card. And fire. So of course, this matches the wands. This is our creative energy. This is the fire element. We need purification. When something goes up in flames, it leaves ashes behind. There's often nothing left behind. It's purification. It's cleansing. It's clean slate. It's breaking things down, burning things away so that something new can arise. And of course, if you've watched any of my stuff at all, my Winged Wednesday or my YouTube channel here, you know that I'm all about the phoenix. Phoenix energy. I've got the phoenix tattooed on my arm because I have gone through this transformation so many times. It's nothing to be afraid of. You are forged in fire. So I'm feeling like the message of this is, again, to reinforce and reiterate that this Nine of Wands coming to the end of a cycle doesn't mean that this is a bad thing. It just means that room needs to be cleared out for the next new thing, the next new level. And it's a creative one. And allow that fire to purify and cleanse your space, cleanse your mind, cleanse your schedule, because something new is about to be born. And again, creativity all over the map here. We're also looking at red, and red is connected to the root chakra. That is the seat of our stability, our survival, fight, flight, or freeze. Oftentimes, when we are in the middle of a transformation, we get freaked out by it. It brings up a lot of fears because it's the unknown. And different people react in different ways. Some people fight. Some people run the other way. Some people are a deer in headlights and they don't know what to do. So accept that that's kind of where things are at, and know that you can step back as an observer. This reading is giving you the heads up, the chance, the opportunity to prepare yourself so that you don't have to go into fight, flight, or freeze. You can go to a place of response. You can look at it and go, oh, I'm so excited to see what the universe has to bring me next. I'm open to these challenges that are coming to me. I'm open to the opportunities to learn and to set myself on fire in a creative way and see what it is that I can create seemingly out of nothing, or what I can create using the resources that I have in front of me, or what can I create that is completely brand spanking new. So step into that fire energy. Wow, guys, what a powerful reading. This is going to be a really powerful week for all of us. Don't be scared. Step into it. Embrace it. It's happening for us. I'm feeling that as I'm talking about it. I can't wait to see what this week is going to bring. Honestly, I feel like big things, lots of energy. Again, that fire, I'm feeling like a crackling in the air. Maybe you're feeling it as well as you're watching this. So let's make a pact together. We're not going to be afraid of it. We're gonna step right into it boldly, recognizing that we are safe. We're covered. We're just shedding things that aren't working for us, shedding that old skin so that we can step into the power that is us right now. So glad to be on this journey with you guys. Oh my goodness, very exciting. So if you like what you saw here, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Love putting stuff like this out there. Also, I do a show called Wing Wednesday every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Facebook channel, the Black Feather Intuitive. I give 3 readings at random to people who submit questions as we go live on that. So if you're interested in seeing what it would be like to receive a more personal and direct individual reading from me, please join us. I would love to have you there. Check out my website, theblackfeatherintuitive.com. You can always go to my Facebook page, The Black Feather Intuitive. Lots of free goodies on there, interesting tidbits of wisdom and just random thoughts that I have that maybe will help you as you explore your journey. Look forward to connecting again next week, guys. Take care. See ya.